Oh, that's right. We don't roll the intro anymore.
Yeah, we do.
We do roll the intro. We Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Business List, your source for stories inside the party, across the country, and around the world mutually. We are LP Alliance, an Intercaucus coalition, rebuilding the Libertarian Party, revolutionizing the liberty movement. My name is Amanda Griffiths. I am mutually joined by Keith Thompson. I'm mutually joined by Rose Letterman. I'm not mutually joined by Kyle Davis and his friend Herbie. He's not here. Or he's just here. Everyone, how are you? Kyle, how's Herbie doing?
Well, I'm doing great, but I have to say, clearly you do not understand the party platform.
Understand the party platform. The party has always been against immigration, and Oceania has always been at war with East Asia.
Yes. It's against voluntary association with people and helping others.
Yes, exactly. Exactly. God. That's what it's against. And if you
and we all know that the free market is against mutual aid because that would mean that trades are good for both parties.
The free market's not a mutual thing. That's ridiculous.
Clearly not.
The free market is an institution of force and coercion. By the way, we're making fun of the notion that the free market is not a mutual association institution. Everyone apart from... Oh, yes. How is Herbie doing, Kyle?
He saluted.
He saluted. Okay. I don't recognize those salutes. I only recognize the Hungry Monster.
Amanda's internet is having a day.
Oh no, what's happening?
She was reaching toward the camera talking about salutes. I thought she had gone New Hampshire on us.
Am I back now? Am I back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yes.
Hate you all. We should get into things because there is party news in the first place to attend.
You heard that? Amanda said something about putting us to the wall.
Excuse me?
Her true colors just
hate you.
Show up.
Go to the wall. I'm pretty sure those are the exact words.
Yeah, that is exactly what I said. We have party news to attend to. Who is that, Kyle?
This is Mudpie. He's a capybara.
Excellent.
Very
gentle
creatures.
Slightly larger head to balance more animals.
That is the first time in Kyle's life that he has ever been told that he needs a larger head.
I know.
In any way. All right. So we begin with a story out of Oregon, the party. So once again, this happens every now and then. The debate about fusion voting and the party's acceptance thereof has been reawakened. So Oregon, we were informed, the Libertarian Party of Oregon, over the past weekend, nominated a Republican as one of their candidates. We're also informed that Oregon is a fusion voting state, meaning that, and by the way, I am, regardless of, and this is not necessarily a commentary on undertaking it strategically, if it exists, I am remarkably against fusion. A tool of the major parties to swallow and co-opt minor parties. That's what it is. Now, that's not a commentary on whether people enter into fusion agreements as an institution to utilize, but it is an institution that should not exist. And if it becomes more of a practice, then minor parties will cease to exist.
As someone who lives in a fusion voting state, I can confirm this. Like it's always sold as a way to empower third parties. It has never benefited third parties. It only
by
really
the old parties.
Right.
Yeah.
No.
It's a way for
it's
them
a way
to
for
co-opt
third-party candidates to run as a large.
Yeah. Now, again, so Oregon has fusion voting. The Libertarian Party of Oregon. Yes, Kyle.
I do have this statement from Joseph Lehman queued up as well on this.
All right. And Joseph Lehman is the Libertarian.
What's happened.
Yes, so they'll just correct me if I'm wrong, just leaving as the Libertarian candidate who is not nominated by the Libertarian Party of Oregon. Is that accurate?
Correct.
So there was a Libertarian candidate who was running for the nomination and lost to a Republican who was nominated by the Libertarian Party instead. There are other situations, by the way, that we'll see when you have a Libertarian who's nominated as a Libertarian but goes on to run on the Republican or Democratic ticket. I consider that to be a slightly different situation, but it's still not optimal, right? It's still not one that I think should happen, but it's different to one Democrat comes in and receives Libertarian nomination because fusion. So do we want to read Layman's statement about the events? Because I think people mostly have not heard that.
I'm just going to read it verbatim.
Yes. Well, just be prepared for that to get clipped and ellipsed.
Good. It should be. All right. Today, I am announcing that I am officially running for chair of the Libertarian Party of Oregon in the 2027 March election. After the chair, vice chair, and another LPO board member cast the deciding votes to nominate a Republican over me as the Libertarian nominee for Congress at our 2026 nominating convention, I have decided that enough is enough. To every Oregon Libertarian who is tired of watching our party drift closer and closer to the Republican Party, now is the time to get involved. Since taking over, our current leadership worked against my campaign and repeatedly urged me to drop out and endorse the Republican candidate. At our convention, they got exactly what they wanted. The candidate they supported has publicly endorsed the war in Iran and the overthrow of the Venezuelan government. That stands in direct conflict with the Libertarian Party's highest held core principle of non-interventionism. Every Libertarian in Oregon should be concerned by that. The damage has been done. Now it is time to rebuild our party stronger than ever. Liberty deserves leaders who will stand on principle, not political convenience. As chair, I will firmly uphold our party's long-standing principles, and I will never compromise our movement by supporting either major party. This campaign is about restoring integrity, rebuilding trust, and returning the Libertarian Party of Oregon to the values that inspired so many of us to join in the first place. I cannot do it alone. If you believe it is time for a new direction, I invite you to join this movement. Visit josephforlpochair.com today and sign up to get involved. Let's take back our party and fight for liberty once again.
Would have preferred to take our party forward, but all right. Sorry, go on.
So Joseph is spinning mad, and I think that that's a perfectly acceptable thing to have happened here. There were national resources at the Libertarian Party of Oregon's convention who were doing interviews and everything else. And so I have both Oregonians and from neutral national sources that have reported that the vice chair, Richard Burke, literally got up and gave a speech saying that libertarians cannot win other than at local elections, and that thereby we must support decent Republicans for higher level offices.
Which I haven't heard that statement. I haven't seen a transcript of that statement. It is consistent with things that many individuals in the Mises Caucus believe.
Which Richard Burke is supposedly not Mises Caucus, as a note. He's just he's someone who's been pro-fusion for a very long time.
Yeah.
And so
I think there's contagion with their strategy of endorsing Republicans and the Libertarian Party becoming a kingmaker for what they consider to be the lesser evil.
Right. And I never email the LNC because generally I think that emailing the LNC doesn't lead to good outcomes. Because
and you never know. You're
members of it.
It could get slapped up on the public list without your consent. I could. You never know. Yeah.
Hey, Jonathan.
I'm not forgiving you, Jonathan.
And so I wrote a letter to the LNC expressing my distaste for this after one of the LNC members called for a discussion on this at this weekend's LNC meeting, it being ruled out of order, and a representative yelling about the fact that this is a witch hunt against an affiliate having affiliate autonomy.
I will also say that I was requested to put it on. I'm sorry. I was requested to put it on the agenda. I am not putting it on the agenda because the person who initially wanted it on the agenda withdrew their was best discussed on, in another channel. I don't necessarily agree with that. And I do think
It's
that
not
discussion
really-
items. Go on.
Oh, sorry.
No.
I was gonna say it's not really an actionable item, so
I
I
it's
guess
not,
I kind
but
of
you-
understand why it might
Huh.
not.
You don't
like, why
have to
they're-
have.
Yeah.
It doesn't just have to be actionable items. Discussion is a
Okay.
legitimate item to put on an agenda, and in fact, we even did that at the
It is.
Grand Rapids meeting.
Right.
But sorry.
Yeah,
go-
but I mean,
no,
if someone does not wish at least their email to be published, it shouldn't be.
correct. Kyle, go on. Sorry.
So I pointed out that one of the only things in the entirety of the bylaws that the members have been consistent on is that under no circumstances is it okay in any way acceptable for a affiliate to endorse a candidate from the uniparty. As a matter of fact, the way the bylaws are written,
Or any
you
other
cannot
candidate
endorse a candidate
from any
from
party.
any other party, not even any other third party.
Correct.
And I pointed out that in the past, LNCs have turned a blind eye in the case of fusion voting because of situations like Oregon's in the past and New York's.
I was
And
gonna
Wyoming's,
say
I
New
guess.
York has been
Wyoming.
brought up a few times, so it's worth
Yeah.
addressing.
Yeah.
It has.
But
And so I'm on the Historical Preservation Committee. And so I went back through minutes to look for the last time this was talked about. In the 2014 National Convention, we voted on this. There was a push from the New York, Oregon, Wyoming, and I believe there's one other state delegates to get the bylaws amended to allow this. They waited until the fourth day when over 2/3 of the membership had already gone home. So they had 1/3 of the membership there, only the people basically who wanted this to change, and they still could not get the 2 votes to change this.
The 2/3.
The membership, what did I say?
Use the 2 votes.
I'm sorry.
Took
The
more than
2/3
Yeah, imagine if
of
things
the
only
votes
Two
needed.
vote threshold. I would love that.
Yeah,
I do a lot
yeah.
of things with
oh
that.
man,
Yeah. The
they-
one weird trick is you never ask for quorum.
Yeah.
Exactly. Chair looks out and there's literally one person in the audience. Would you like to ask for quorum? Nope.
Well, unanimously.
That's going to be my next trick. Yeah.
But it was shot down even then. The bylaws were voted for as they stand. The Libertarian Party does not allow fusion voting, period. Is it true that we have turned a blind eye to it for libertarian candidates who want to use the power of another party to try to do better with their system? Absolutely. But the idea that a member asking to discuss it and asking to potentially speak with the leadership of Oregon to understand what's happened here and being told that's nonsense and literally being called a Nazi for it by a member of the LNC is fucking ridiculous. Austin Martin called the person in question a Nazi
Well,
for asking to discuss this.
And people immediately
I mean,
jumped
nothing
to
was.
people immediately
proposed.
jumped
No
to
disciplinary
the
actions were proposed. They were just asking like about why was a Republican endorsed. I don't think fusion voting was
people
brought up until
immediately
like
to, yeah, people had immediately jumped to as well, like this claim that okay, they're gonna try and disaffiliate Oregon, which is crazy. Like if someone moved to disaffiliate Oregon at the next LNC meeting for nominating a Republican, I would be very much against it and want a psychological evaluation for the person manning it, because I don't think that's a first recourse for it.
No, we're definitely not at that point. Like I
No.
can disagree with an action and not think that we have to disaffiliate the entire state.
Right.
right.
I
In the case of New York,
No.
yeah, this has been something
Yeah.
that a lot of New York members have wanted because New York has some of the worst ballot access laws in the entire country. So what usually will happen is it's not super unusual for a longtime libertarian and member of the party, if they're considering an office run, to make the decision to resign from any office or positions they might hold at the county or state level, switch their voter registration, to Democrat or Republican, and decide to run as one of the major parties, because they can devote time to campaigning as opposed to having to do things like gather signatures and
Oh no, they got Rose.
Oh, they got her.
They got
we
Rose.
disaffiliated New York.
Oh no!
Oh yeah.
they disaffiliated
it's
purely
the
Rose
mutualism
Leatherman.
daughter.
Which
The
state is
mutualism
next?
took Rose Leatherman.
Oh gosh.
It comes for everyone because it's mutual. So yes, Rose, I'm sure will be back with us shortly after, after she defends herself against mutualism.
After proper re-education.
Exactly. Sorry, Rose. It's just how it goes.
Do you support voluntary aid?
To the wall. The wall is thirsty. So yes, this was, again, I do think it's something that's worth discussing. I do think discussion items are germane and are something that can be on agendas. And I think this was the kind of thing is I want to show trial, but precisely I want people to be able to say, hey, here's why we nominated a Republican. And again, it is, I do make a distinction, and I do have more questions, I will say, when you nominate a Republican to run on a Libertarian ticket, or a Democrat to run on a Libertarian ticket, or a Green to run on a Libertarian ticket, than I would if you were to nominate a Libertarian to run on both a Libertarian and a Republican, or a Democrat or a Green ticket.
Right.
That
or I
is
was
different.
so rudely disconnected.
Yeah, well, that's
All right,
mutualism.
I think that
What was I saying?
okay,
So,
as a note to our audience here, please donate to LPA so that the two women on this stream can spend more than a nickel on their internet.
I'm not sure if
It's
it's my
either
internet
I feel
or
like
mobile
Amanda's
connection.
internet is so bad that it was killing mine.
Yours
I
is
noticed that
terrible.
I was lagging.
Yeah,
I was
no,
like,
Keith was absolutely lagging.
Yeah,
I was
I
like,
couldn't
why
tell
is
who
Kyle
was
not
lagging.
making fun of Keith? Yeah,
Yeah.
Keith was
and
absolutely
I
lagging.
assumed it was because of Amanda's
It's
5
misogyny.
pixels. Yeah, Amanda's 5 pixels were coming into my computer and slowing it down.
So as I was saying,
In fairness, she is only like 8 pixels total.
as I was saying, in the past, we've had longtime libertarians make the decision to run as a Democrat or Republican. The party will essentially soft endorse them and try to support their campaign. And in some cases, yes, they have endorsed them and tried to get them on the libertarian line via fusion voting. This is something that has always been kind of a sticky subject, even amongst New York members, whether that was technically in violation of the national bylaws or not. As has been pointed out, previous LNCs didn't really enforce this, presumably because they took pity on New
I
York
don't think
for
the
our
LNC's
ballot
ever
access
actually made a
laws.
statement on it.
Was that?
I'm sorry, the LNC, as far as I know, has never made an official statement
No,
on
they
it. Like,
haven't.
we've never
So
given guidance.
We haven't really needed
So, yes,
to.
there
because
has
it's
been-
in the bylaws. But sorry,
there has
go on.
been argument
Go on.
over, is this technically a bylaws violation or not? So yeah, essentially, so I do draw a distinction. Like, okay, I mean, yeah, if the National Party would like to come out and make and just clarify for everyone that this is a bylaws violation, LPNY is willing to abide by the rules because they're going to have to be enforced evenly. But I do draw a distinction between a longtime libertarian making the decision to switch parties and run for a winnable race or potentially winnable race, and just endorsing a longtime establishment Democrat or Republican. Like, I think that I understand,
in
like,
one
this
case,
is not
it's
something that this is not something that could be distinguished. Like, the bylaws can't really distinguish between the two situations. So I can understand, like, if it's simply if it's a bylaws violation, it's a bylaws violation. However, like, as far as like the actual purpose of the party and the mission here, there is a difference. Now, I'm not making a statement about the Oregon party because I don't know enough about the candidate in question to say like whether it was right or wrong. So that's not what I'm commenting on. I'm just commenting on the situation of, like, in the event that fusion voting has been used by state parties, like, I think there's a difference between running a Republican or Democrat on the Libertarian ballot line in the hopes that they'll toss you some scraps, and a longtime Libertarian running on one of the major party ballot lines and also trying to get on the Libertarian ballot line.
Yeah.
Well, I think that we can agree that fusion voting is a weapon used against third parties.
It is.
true. In the case- In the
been-
case of a libertarian running on another party's ballot, we're using that weapon against them. And I think it may still be a bylaws violation, but I think that's less evil than us inviting a Republican into our house to control our ballot line.
It's less evil when we're evil. It is. You can quote me on that. Slap it up with my face. It's less evil when we're evil. Yeah, agreed. So, shall we move on to Kyle? Wanted to advertise for a Chase event. We all wanted to advertise for a Chase event. We are being commodity whores here. Are we getting paid for this?
Absolutely true.
You should be getting paid. You should be getting paid for this.
We only get paid when Dave Davis likes us enough, and Iowa's not doing good things.
There's Nicole Oliver in Washington.
I'm putting the text up really quick.
Okay. All should go
Um,
in Washington, to Washington, like Mr. Smith, or in this case, Mr. Oliver. Mr. Oliver is going to Washington. Kyle, I'm monologuing, waiting for you to put up this text. Chase Oliver with LP Washington, guys.
Okay.
Road trip?
Chase is going to be out with LP Washington on Friday, August 28th, and at Beer and Ellet Bay Brewing. He'll be there. You can listen to him speak. You can have dinner with Chase on Friday, and then on Saturday there's a dinner and speaking event. Members have an extra cheap price if you're already a member there. They're trying to raise some money. This is coming via their chair, C. Michael Pickens. And Michael came into LP Washington as chair again recently with the idea that he wants to increase the membership by over 100 from their current state of like 150. So he's looking for a big jump in membership by this next year. He's pushing hard. He believes his number one push is that Washington needs to get full ballot access back for 2028. They've got a plan. They're pushing for it, but they need some money. And so Chase has agreed to come up to Washington, have dinner with everybody, have a good speech. For those who are at the national convention, Chase is always a good speaker. Very strong libertarian, very hard to argue with Chase's talks. And so Michael asked if we would be willing to rep their event and try to get some people out there. And anytime there's a libertarian candidate who's going to be doing a thing, we're a fan. Anytime a libertarian affiliate needs help, we're going to do our best to help.
I'm
They
sure
allow
allow
out-of-state
it.
members.
Yeah, I'm sure.
They do, yes.
Yeah.
They
As
have
like
both.
spectators or
Either way, like there's tickets for members and there are tickets for non-members as is. So not only do they allow non-members, they also allow like non-libertarians to come and listen to this thing. So get that out to the family and friends. Get that out to people who might be willing to listen. It's worth your time to help support an affiliate that's rebuilding after having some hardships over the past few years, which many of us are familiar with. Help LP Washington out. Go listen to a great night of Chase Oliver. Help the candidates out there. Help fight for ballot access in LP Washington. They are doing the work. They've got people that are very driven. I'm very proud of them. And they are certainly friends from my perspective. So there's my plug for them. Also
There's
give
the
us
plug.
money.
Also give LPA money. LPA is working on fundraising events, but the best fundraising event, the easiest fundraising event is you scanning the QR code, and that's something that only you can do. Just like preventing forest fires until the
Is this gonna be
Just like
free?
mutualism.
Galump.
Only you can mutualize.
Only you
Only-
can prevent mutualism.
Only you.
only you can
stand
prevent
up to
mutualists from
mutualism.
starting forest fires.
There we go.
Only
that
you
high
can
time preference
prevent
behavior
mutual
that's,
human
displayed
relationship.
by mutualists. They might just light the forest on fire because they have no incentive to preserve it.
Yeah. I will say certain people do seem to be very much against mutual human relationships given their social lives.
You're right.
It's true. And, you
Does
know,
it-
commend them for sticking to their guns
Yeah,
on it.
and it doesn't count as mutualism.
Anthony
It's just
Fauci.
had 12 shots.
Anthony Fauci.
Speaking of shots.
Speaking of 12
Yeah.
shots. There we go. I
Ah.
just did it.
Ah, that
Great.
was a good segue.
Speaking of 12 shots, Anthony Fauci appeared before the U.S. Senate this week and said basically nothing. But such is the way. That's generally what happens when lawmakers or bureaucrats appear before one another. Is nothing gets said. But there was a great deal of grandstanding that went on, and we did
By
get a
grandstanding
taste
by
of Anthony
Congress.
Fauci's I know, it's crazy. We did get a taste of Anthony Fauci's private diaries as well, calling them the COVID diaries, which sounds
we got a
like
taste
the
of Anthony
what was it,
Fauci's privates. ...
the cholera diaries or something. I don't even know.
I mean, however,
No,
you
we just got a
live your
taste of
life.
Anthony Fauci.
I'd really rather not have that. Now,
maybe that booster.
people were like tearing apart Anthony Fauci for the content of his diaries. I will say that as somebody who does also try to like jot down things that happen at the end of the day and just like keep a record of party stuff, and I've been doing that since LPA. You know,
on your desk.
I shudder. Exactly, it's all here. I shudder at the thought of somebody getting my LPA/LP diaries, not because there's anything terrible in there, but because, of course, you are generally the main character in your personal recollections of the day. So it does tend to sound more self-absorbed, right? And this is coming from somebody who wants very much to see Anthony Fauci in prison. I think he should go to prison. I think basically everyone in that room should go to prison. And Anthony Fauci is very much included in that. But we learned nothing. We will continue to learn nothing. We learned that everyone, and I do find it ridiculous that Congress is accusing Anthony Fauci of being obsessed with his own fame, because certainly he is, and he's not the only one.
He is. It's just every
unlike the
single person
president
in that room
Congress.
is. This is why I hate these hearings. It's all a bunch of grandstanding. It's
Donald
meant to make
Trump,
yeah, it's meant
Trump
to make people
pled the
watch and
fifth,
go,
not like-
yeah, you tell them, and then nothing fucking happens ever.
Yeah.
Well,
It's a
Trump
performance.
pled the fifth like 44 times in one hearing, and is naming buildings after himself. Like,
Right.
The right doesn't have any room to criticize someone for failing to answer a question or being conceited.
I'm like, okay, I hate the Trump administration, and a lot of libertarians, especially right now, do. I am seeing a disturbing trend with people reflexively siding with Fauci as a result.
Oh.
Okay, don't do that. This is a gang war between two
No,
equally evil
he's
factions.
awful for
Let them
other
tear
reasons.
each other apart. Yeah, he is a
It's
genuinely
the two worst
evil
people you know
person
fighting.
Yeah, he's a genuinely evil person who
I do
belongs
believe in
under the
germs.
prison.
Yeah,
Well,
I do.
but-
I think COVID was a legitimate threat, and also that he poorly managed it.
Right, but it was.
Yes.
I mean, a lot of
Horrifically
like some of the
managed
work
it.
he did before COVID, like with foster children during like
Yeah.
HIV drug trials, and also experiments that he participated in other countries. Like he's an evil person.
I also think, however, that this is a diary written by a man who knew that this diary was going to get subpoenaed one day, because there's this part where he's talking about how
It
like
was the Diary of a Wimpy Kid.
yeah, it was. That's what we call it.
They had little drawings.
Yeah, this is a man who says, well, I keep an open mind about the possibility of a lab leak, but I'm pretty sure it was spontaneous transmission in the wild. I'm like, you are a dirty, rotten liar. But he knows that he's going to be subpoenaed, so I see foresight in that. I do
If
see
anything,
some foresight.
that's worse.
It's very disqualified. Yeah. Yeah.
So they had the whole somebody ate a bat storyline ready to go
Yeah.
in the event
Somebody ate
that
a bat.
something accidentally escaped one of the
Somebody
escaped the
had
research
sex
lab.
with a bat.
That too.
You know
I was
how it
hungry for
goes.
Bat.
Yeah. What? Sorry.
That's not Batgirl.
Oh no.
I was hungry for Bat.
Oh no.
Yeah, it had the rumblies that only bats could satisfy.
I wanted it
Exactly.
bat.
Oh no, he got Rose again.
The Bat Scott Rose.
Bat way.
The bat Scott Rose. Do we want to go into? Oh yes, this was a story I really liked, and unfortunately, I don't have this feature on my iPhone. It's only on Android. The U.S. Justice Department, this comes from
As it should
TechCrunch,
be.
is prosecuting an American for allegedly providing U.S. border authorities with a passcode that wiped the contents of his phone, according to
What
an
a great
indictment in
ad for
media
graphene.
reports. That's an amazing ad for
Absolutely.
graphene. So yeah, there's
Right?
a distress code that you can put into your phone as a password, a fake password, phone entirely, so that
Yeah.
if authorities
Like
are
an anti-pin.
yes, exactly. And I commend graphene for this. This man did nothing wrong, and the government is so mid. They're so mid. They're all pink Wojak right now. Just a bunch of pink Wojak agents with their big cope faces.
That is impressive, since it presumably means that they can't recover it.
Yes.
Correct.
Yeah. All done.
Like that's the it's been proven in the wild.
Yeah, that's
Now, I've heard some people allege that the guy had CSAM on his phone. I feel like that's a thing the government just goes to make someone evil, but I don't know.
Right.
So he's known for being part of the Defend the Atlanta Forest group, which was the one that fought against Cop City. Many of us in LP Georgia were part of that group.
Right.
Because obviously, who wants Cop City? No one. Well, it was supposed to be a giant training facility for those who are not aware of Cop City. And so he's been consistently, they've been after Samuel Tunick for this. And then suddenly they've got charges saying that he's got CSAM. They come after him. They want his phone, but they detained him originally.
That's a weird place to arrest someone for that, right? Like you get him at the airport for it. Like they don't know where he lives.
He supposedly hadn't
went after
entered
him
US
claiming
territory yet.
Right. They claimed that they suspected him of terrorism activities. That's why they held him.
Wait, is it terrorism or is it CSAM?
Both.
Okay. It was
They
claimed
that they picked him up for terrorism, but needed to get into his phone because of a suspected CSAM.
How do you suspect that when you don't have access to the device? They have like a drug dog.
They just suspected it. You know, sometimes you just have a hunch.
I can smell that.
Everyone I don't like, I suspect them of having CSAM. That's just how it goes.
I know the people you hang out with.
That's fair.
Yeah.
So, this is a big thing. We've never seen the law applied this way before, because there is a law that's been ruled constitutional, which I think is iffy, but where if you destroy evidence to hide, you destroy data to hide the evidence, that can be.
It's the electronic illegal. Flushing of the drug bag.
Right.
But they have to have some proof that you have the evidence in question.
Well, believe it or not, the way our justice system works here, if you destroy things from your phone, right, they can then make it admissible to have people give hearsay to be like, I saw it on his phone. That's legal in the United States. That's fucked.
But it doesn't work in the other direction. You can't.
It's a good thing that people going after Hillary Clinton didn't know this.
Yeah, I saw her deleting all those files and all those emails.
Right? It's just
it only works if you're not rich and powerful, in other words.
Exactly.
This law brought to you by Google Cloud Storage. Never delete your files. It's illegal.
What? Look, what could possibly be majorly bad in the private email server of the Secretary of Defense?
So you're almost better having a regular operating system on your phone and then having a hidden encrypted drive with two-tiered access. One password that gets you into files that, I don't know, like banking information, not just on your phone, but your laptop, any electronic device. One encrypted container having things like banking information or other things that you might want to keep secret. But like your government memes. A second
the penalty for terrorism is way worse than the penalty for deleting evidence.
Yes.
Yeah.
I would much rather, as a potential terrorist in this scenario, delete the evidence and get that charge.
But if you're not actually doing something and you're just someone who wants to hide, I don't know, your Yowie collection or something stupid, or whatever.
Man doesn't know what yaoi is. Your Japanese manga pornography.
Mind, I swear.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you.
Specifically between boys.
Okay.
But the target audience is teen girls.
Okay. Yeah, audience for yaoi, evidently.
Yes, you are.
I'm sorry. The teen girls are into gay teen boys.
Oh yeah.
Because this
Yes.
seems like a.
Oh,
I guess
yeah.
because that's like the most forbidden group for them.
When
Because
my older sister was in
naturally be
college,
unattracted to
she
the girls.
loved
It's
writing
just like lesbian porn, right?
Well, it's not exactly
chocolate bar.
Yeah.
A second chocolate bar.
Yeah.
Two of a thing I like.
You should
Well,
see the
okay.
fan fiction that exists of male characters in pretty much every series.
You should check out some of the Trotsky Lenin fanfics. Strangely, not
Oh,
a
God.
ton of Trotsky stuff. Oh, Kyle's making a face like he hasn't literally read it to me for us to laugh at.
I'm just saying
To laugh
that you
at,
should not
right.
check it out. It's bad.
It is really bad. It's not even porn. It's just like
That's
two
right.
Trotsky
schoolboys.
pressed his lips to limit.
It's just like two schoolboys making out.
Poorly.
There was one that was kind of okayly written, but it was still not pornographic. And it was also incredibly sentimental and westernized. It was like older, circa Mexico Trotsky, though. So, I mean, maybe it works, but he's recollecting.
Trotsky pressed his lips against the pulsing vein. He began to draw blood through his siphon.
Leon Trotskydo! Oh, goodness. The Trotsky. How is your Leon Trotskydo blurry? That's on the server.
Oh no. So what if
Gosh.
She
you're
has
just trying to hide
she has
things
actually
like
been
that,
transported
then
to the
you don't
Minecraft
even want
universe.
you don't even want the so okay, as Kyle was saying, the penalty for deleting evidence is lower than
Yeah.
the penalty for terrorism, but I think in most cases the person is not actually guilty of terrorism or anything. They just
Correct.
are
No.
somebody who liked their privacy or wanted to hide their financial documents or their embarrassing
Point where they've accused you
Lenin,
of terrorism
Trotsky,
and child
Lenin
porn.
and Trotsky law. Yeah,
Fuck it.
We have a
They're coming
government
for
that's
you.
arrested people for memes. So
Yep,
you know the
correct.
terrorism's getting very broad.
Oh, didn't they turn away a tourist for like a JD Vance meme? Yeah, they have.
Yeah. Well, and
They
they
picked a
arrested.
student up on a student visa, took his visa, and deported him for a meme.
They had a student who spoke out against Israel's actions in Gaza and locked him in a prison for months and months.
Oh yeah, no. Yeah, international students were how they tested the waters initially. Like they were the first the first people to be grabbed off the street and thrown into a van and disappeared. And when people got used to that or didn't protest too loudly, then they started moving on to immigrants, either here legally or not, didn't matter, and then eventually citizens.
And speaking of terrorism,
Amanda.
As we said,
Yes.
as predicted.
We have a question on terrorism.
what's the question on terrorism? The winner, so it has to be voted on by the people, the unholy army of the night of the general interwebs. But
The people, you
Yes.
communists.
I need to update the channel because y'all have, again, you all don't know how to follow directions in LP Alliance, okay? Thank you to everyone who did follow the directions and voted by midnight Eastern. Those of you who voted after it, your votes are not being counted because
This
put
is a
the note
violation
that
of my member rights.
Why didn't we
I
just do
will see
approval
you
voting?
before the Central
You
Committee,
did do
Judicial
approval
Committee.
voting. Approval voting. So here's the thing. So if you look at the vote totals now, they're not what the vote totals were at literally midnight Eastern. Okay. But I
We will
made a
find
note
who
of what
did
those
it
vote
too
totals
late.
were. So now we are going to
strum my
have a
ukulele in protest.
semifinal. We're going to have a semifinal runoff, but I will read our finalists and the two semifinalists that y'all have to choose between for the fourth spot. And then we're going to put it to so our finalists are Rose
For those who
Leatherman.
don't understand the ellipse
Yeah.
this
Okay,
contest,
yeah, please.
here you go.
Yes, the ellipsis
can't believe
contest.
I've actually
Yeah.
won something.
Well, no, the finalist is something that you said.
No.
Yeah. So I don't really know who gets the T-shirt in that situation.
You-
The ellipsis.
You may wish
You can cut it in half.
the purpose of the ellipsis contest.
I'll
Yes.
take half
The
shirt.
ellipsis contest is a contest whereby you are to submit. You're just to submit generally, but you're to submit a quote
You're to
in its
submit to the
entirety.
state.
Yeah, we also call it the tone deaf contest, THON. Oh no, Evan's watching. Oh gosh.
It's
So,
okay.
yeah.
He can't see you. You're too pixelated.
you're to submit.
You look like you're
Can I get
streaming
through
through a
the
Japanese
rules?
pornography filter.
She hears about yaoi, and first thing she does is pixelate.
Yeah,
You're
she
to
should
submit a
download the
full
Yowie
quote.
filter.
I'm just going to go on. Y'all can keep on mocking me. You're to submit a full quote and then ellipse it to make it sound like it's saying the opposite of what it's saying. Right? Newsfeed has a good example. Good. So here are our finalists. We have 3 finalists and 2 semifinalists. The LPA, Unholy Army of the Night, is going to need to vote on the final one. And then the general public will vote on the winner. I had an unapologetic white nationalist named David Franklin murder political enemies by throwing them out of helicopters. Mr. Shaw, you are the wrong ethnicity. I recommend an individual like Mr. Franklin for political office under the Libertarian banner, from Rose Leatherman.
Well,
The
you
next-
guys got me. Like, it's on the internet, so clearly it's
Must be true.
I've been caught. I
The
have
next
no-
finalist is
defense.
Jeremy Kaufman.
Does they really need an
Want to
ellipsis?
create a society?
No.
If you want to create a society based off of egalitarians and socialists, I will spend the rest of my life fighting for this. Jeremy Kaufman. And then the
Wow, they made
third
him
finalist.
based.
Yes. The third finalist is from LPNH itself. The LPNH national membership termination is warranted. So now we have 2 semifinalists, and these are first from Bryce Tone, in fact, who says, "Dear LNC members, I think we pretty clearly know former chair Angela McArdle wants this body." I'm sorry. And then our other semifinal, Harris campaign. Ban the manufacture of children. Joe Biden will ban children with more than 3 shells in their shotgun. So that's what.
Wait, so ban
Those-
children that have shotguns with more than 3 shells,
shells,
or
yeah.
ban children using
They want to
more
ban
than
the
3 shells in
manufacture
their
of
shotguns?
children and children, period. They don't believe in the value of children. They're like me.
Okay, I
Just
was
like
going to
you.
say,
Yeah.
that sounds like your platform.
Yeah, exactly. That's ban children. Ban children with only subjective value. What is that, Kyle?
See,
You have
I'm okay
Kirby's
with
back?
banning children that have fewer than 3 shells in their shotguns. They should have.
Well, yeah,
more
they
than
need
that.
they need to be strong. Yeah.
Children alone weak.
So again,
Children together with more shotgun shells strong.
but we did I want to say we did take all of the submissions from the comments under that chat, so that those were counted, those were voted on. We had some really good ones. Any submission that got 8 or more votes is automatically going to be re-entered into the next round. We do this the next time, the next cohort of submissions, and you are always welcome to submit something you have submitted already. So if your submission didn't get 8 but you think it should, or if you saw one that didn't get 8 but think it should, I thought Joe Hanush's should have gotten more, so I might enter it again on his behalf. And you can re-enter it. All right. So we're going to be deciding on those finalists, or between those semifinalists, and then you, the people, will be voting democratically, mutually, on the overall winner, and the winner will get a t-shirt of their choice, and then we're going to do it again. We're going to do it again. All right. I want to talk about the creepy centaurs.
What?
Ugh.
There are some really creepy centaurs.
There's a company
who has
this
invented the
Satyr-esque.
Jabberwock. I'm fairly certain they have invented the Jabberwock. It's this like Baphomet-eyed, horned
Roseback.
entity that
Oh,
looks.
I've got it. You
You've got it.
want to
Okay,
show
let's
this?
show the
Oh
people
no,
what
Rose
we're
is
talking about.
duplicating.
This is
The Rose is
designed.
Leatherman.
This is designed to
Oh my.
be. That's the least terrifying picture that I've seen of it. It's called Three Halves.
Yeah,
Okay,
this
what
is,
does
this is
that-
the
What do the hands do? Oh, they can attach
It's
the thing.
holding a
Nice.
chainsaw. That's exactly.
They have specialty modified tools that interface directly with the hands,
like a chainsaw.
so that it has direct control of the tools, such as a chainsaw.
They're
That's
also
right. Did it say it has-
indestructible.
Did it say it has 3 halves?
They're also
It's
indestructible.
150% centaur.
You can't shoot
It's
them.
goat, human,
Are people?
and
is my voice
horse.
pixelated too? You can't shoot them. They can survive, hazardous sites. They can
don't
survive
forgive.
flames, and they are resistant to being. Or like, I see people in the state as being a war that is fought with the police riding on these motherfuckers. Look at that! That's an ad.
It's more dangerous than it looks.
That's more terrifying
I
than
mean-
Captain Clark.
I mean,
That's
that would make one hell of a sergeant at arms.
that is a creature of nightmares.
Imagine that thing guarding the mic.
And that
I
is
mean,
what's supposed to
considering
rescue you
they're
from
rideable-
a forest fire, apparently.
Yeah, that's exactly what I want to see
I
during a
mean, I'm
forest
pretty
fire. When I'm
sure-
surrounded by flames, is I want
I'm
to see
pretty sure I
Baphomet
would
over
just-
here coming wielding a chainsaw. That's what I
I'm sure I would
want.
just run towards the flames if I saw this thing coming at me.
I
Please
feel
do
like
that.
it needs a
Please.
chainsaw for each tank, right? Like it needs to
go
dual
away.
wield.
Please,
Like, could they
go
not
away.
at least give it a friendly-looking face?
Stop.
No, I like it. I think it's wonderful. This
I
is
mean,
what I need AI for.
It does make for a good unholy army of the night. No
Yeah,
job is
I mean,
worth
really,
your
like,
limbs. Baphomet will
okay.
take them for you.
Okay, compare the terror that this invokes to the chainsaw wielding Adam Kokesh. Like I think the centaur has some favorable points going for it.
Well, I'm expecting that the Javier Milei fans will be coming out in favor of this thing very soon.
Yeah,
How much does
yeah.
that cost? Because I might want to ride into the LP
There is-
convention on that.
You guys,
No.
maybe
That's a
they
good.
have
That's,
like,
that's a good quote.
can you rent them?
What a great
Like,
quote.
can you? Do they have a rental
Rent-
agreement that you
um,
can enter into? Yeah. Rent
By
a
the way,
Baphomet.
So
Someone-
to answer Jake's question here,
A bath bomb.
yes, those are high power camera eyes,
But
and then at the
the
end of each of the
horns.
horns,
also have cameras. So the
It has
company
it has-
said,
It has horn eyes.
the company actually
it
responds
does.
saying, the company says, for those of you who have been asking about the purpose of the horns, this is a redundancy we built in because the horns have cameras too. The hills
That
have
way you can
eyes, and
watch
the
the
horns have
tools and
cameras,
watch
and
behind them.
they're-
Right. That's why we
carrying
had to give it
chainsaws.
horns, you guys. Extra cameras.
No, see, I like this. I think flock cameras should be replaced by Baphomet cameras so that you know they're evil.
You can't. I mean, how are
That's
people going
true.
to cut
Right,
them
like-
down?
replace
if they've
every
got
flock with one of these
chainsaws?
heads.
If they've
Yeah.
got their own chainsaws and can fight back, people can't show up with chainsaws and cut them down anymore.
Oh, that's true. That's true. Maybe you can just hack them and they can cut themselves down.
Yeah, actually. They'll have
I
one of
tried
these
my
guarding
horn,
the flock
don't worry.
cameras while also spying on you and doing the same thing as the flock cameras. So it's
I feel like their main client has to be the
Redundancy.
Church of Satan.
I mean, these people are not really going to live down these accusations that they're part of some
They're
kind
not.
of satanic
They're
cult. I mean, they're
appropriating
probably
the
playing
satanic-
into it, but
They're leading into it. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, you have a
They've-
picture of it looking at you menacingly through a door.
They did announce how big it
That's
is.
definitely.
it shows up to rescue you for because you're having a medical emergency and you just have a heart
It's
attack immediately.
holding a chainsaw. All right,
Um,
what are the dimensions, Kyle? How much does this motherfucker
The
weigh?
thing is, it's just over 2 meters tall, so
Yeah.
it's just slightly under 7 feet tall.
Yeah, that's terrifying. That's
I mean,
really awful.
including the horns.
Probably, but I don't care. Any 7 foot tall, dead eyed, Baphomet ass motherfucker walking up at me
Wielding
with
a
a chainsaw.
chainsaw.
It's like, well, I'm running into this forest
This
fire.
is-
Like,
yeah.
death.
Forest fire
Death is
versus
better.
7-foot tall Baphomet with a chainsaw. I'm gonna take my chances with the flames.
Yeah,
Oh my gosh.
the real failing of Terminator was assuming it would be humanoid.
It's not uncanny.
Well, that's what it's
Valley
going to do.
is
It's going
just
to
like
show up
Valley
when
of
you're
Death.
having a mental health episode.
Yeah.
And by mental health episode, they mean protesting robots and sentient AI-powered robots and AI data centers.
Now, see, give it like 6 months, and there's going to be an internet fan of, see, this is why women choose the death robot. Women choose the robotic centaur with chainsaw hands.
Oh my goodness.
I don't know. I
Um,
can't imagine what it would take
there's-
to make me choose the death robot.
There is some excellent AI slop coming out about this robot.
Oh, no.
Including the robot itself.
Oh, did you like the unicorn?
No, like the guy that comes up and sticks his tongue on him as part of a dare, and its eyes turn red and begins chasing him through the forest.
Oh my goodness, it's Bourbon Supreme's ponies.
Exactly.
Hey,
Oh, God.
Kyle and I saw Backrooms over the weekend, and this is honestly this should be the Backrooms monster. This should 100% be the Backrooms monster. I'm pretty sure it's going to make it into the next Backrooms movie. Frickin' Baphomet with the chainsaw chasing you in this liminal neverworld.
Do the hands have other attachments more terrifying than the chainsaw? Like, can it get a flamethrower?
I'm sure they can.
It
There's a
is-
gun. They can have a gun.
it
They
is-
can wield a gun.
Yeah, like the
Can it-
hands can hold different
Nice.
things. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure, right? Like, don't they function as like humanoid
But
hands?
yeah, like a USB port
Yes.
of terror.
Oh my god.
Hmm.
From the website,
What, Kyle?
3 halves will be substantially slowed if attempting to navigate a standard American 32-inch by 80-inch door and cannot turn around in a 42-inch wide hallway or enter a door orthogonal to the hallway.
Okay,
Larger
so that's
horns
its
can
weakness.
So that's how you can
Yeah.
like avoid it.
They're
subvert
telling
it.
you how to
When I'm
get
getting
away.
chased by it during
No.
in the horror film, I'm just gonna be like,
It's weak to
stand
hold.
still in a hallway.
Can you
And then
ask it like
two.
can you confuse it by asking if a set of all sets contains itself or something?
2 3/2 robots fit side by side in a crouched position in a pickup bed of 5'6" or longer with the tailgate closed. Just in case you want to roll up on some motherfucker and deploy Baphomets at people.
Army of cyber trucks rolls up.
It's gonna put a barricade in
one's
front
driving.
of Honestly, this is a troll. This has to be a troll.
If it is, I'm jealous that I
It's
didn't
got to
think
be a
of it.
troll.
I think whoever designed it is already under the influence of the AI.
Amanda, you seriously
have
think
this-
that this is a
our new
troll?
War of the
I
Worlds.
have this theory that the people who are
Should you stop?
I mean, they
this-
could make
this-
ones that look
this is
like
gonna-
trolls too, right?
This is going to make Amanda start eating meat to get rid of the cow heads in the world.
It's like this is going to be like War of the Worlds, the broadcast of War of the Worlds. Only it's going to be the Baphomets. This company horror episode of the Baphomet, and they're going to be
Is there a
reported
Black
them
Mirror episode
becoming
like that?
self-aware and chasing people through the streets with chainsaws, and people are going to be putting up door barricades and trapping them in narrow hallways. It's going to be like that.
Oh my goodness.
I'm looking at Signal 11. I will call you after the broadcast. It's almost done. So yeah, that is the terrifying thing.
Indeed. Oh, on Iran. We have asked Iran to reconsider our last offer and to go back to the deal we had because we're very sad. And by we're very sad, Trump is very sad and embarrassed.
I thought we had completely wiped out their military and sunk all their ships and won the war 30 times.
Can we
40 now.
deploy the Centaurs to the Strait of Hormuz?
That's what Seder S is building here. It's they're just gonna come up over the hills and everyone in Iran's gonna be like, fuck it. I'd rather be a POW.
Iran will see it. They'll be like, my God, they really are the great Satan.
I
Oh my
mean,
gosh.
If I support deploying Baphomets if they get shot at and get killed.
Instead of
They can't be
human
completely
soldiers?
indestructible. There's got to be something.
It does say, well, it's got locations in the event of an emergency stop is required to stab or shoot them so that it will automatically drop safety pins through its legs to stop it from moving. They tell you where to shoot it to stop it, and they tell you what doors to go through to stop it. Because even
Unless
they're
Directly
afraid.
the left nostril.
Right?
Unless
This
they're
is-
lying.
This is
and
like
that
the
those
Spy
are...
Kids.
Yeah, unless it's like
freaking-
how you get it to activate some weird sort
Red
of
eye.
nuclear. Yeah.
Right. You shoot it in the leg
terrible.
and a nuclear explosion
Wings
happens.
come out.
Yeah.
It's like the Spy Kids "Does God stay in heaven?" quote, right? Do you think God stays in
I've
heaven
never
because
seen that
he
movie,
too
so-
lives in the fears of what he's created here on earth? I mean, that's why I'm going to stay in heaven after this thing
Is that
comes
from
out.
Spy Kids?
Spy Kids 2, yes.
That's terrifying. I
Yeah.
didn't know that.
Yeah.
That's way too deep for a kids movie.
Oh, everything was too deep in Spy Kids. It was kind of terrifying if you go back and watch it. Like,
I'm
What I'm
never gonna
terrified
watch it.
by is the fact that there's apparently a Spy Kids 2 and it's recent, indicating just how out of ideas Hollywood is.
Spy Kids 2 is like 20 years old.
Oh, okay. I did not know this. So I thought you said Spy Kids 2 and I thought you were talking about something recent.
Hey, Amanda, did you get Evan's message? to
July
look at Signal?
2002.
I did get Evan's message to look at Signal.
I assume this is how he sends you clandestine messages, just by broadcasting them over the entire internet.
He didn't want anyone to know
Yeah.
he wanted me to look at Signal, so we just posted here.
Evan,
would say
Evan was
I would
like,
say that we read-
stop
we
talking
read-
about Santa we're invested.
I would
let
say that
people
we read
know
the
we
message
have a
of your-
centaur, and that's our
reflecting your-
secret weapon.
That's how we're gonna win convention. Is you actually are gonna ride in with the chainsaw wielding centaur and just slaughter our enemies. Could you stop giving it away, Amanda? I thought you were gonna hold off on this. My gosh. Okay, guys, we actually do have to go now. So we will be back. Well, we'll be broadcasting. They'll be broadcasting. 3 of us will be in the LNC, so stay tuned for that. I would tell you it's going to be short, but that'll jinx it.
There's an executive session portion.
There's an executive.
It's not going to be
session
less
portion.
than
It's
2
not gonna be
hours.
less than 2 hours. Fewer than 2 hours.
So prepare a
Countable
fun
nouns.
speech to give while we're all in
No.
executive session.
There we go. All right, good
You
people.
fill time up in a jug.
All right, Unholy Army of the Night in the chat. We will be back on Sunday. We'll be back on Wednesday for the 2-hour lunch hour. And stay tuned as always for news about Solidarity streams. On Thursday again, we've got the business list. Until then, we are the business list. We're gonna say anarchy. And we're gonna say anarchy. Full transparency. Now I wanna say anarchists on the business list.